Well, the average person in America doesn't. I wouldn't say the average person. I would say 90% of people in America have no idea that 40% of all the organizations that America has, okay, this is all kind of organizations, okay, 40%, that's almost half of them, are there to give you money. Now, isn't that amazing? I think that's incredible. Yeah, I never knew about that. You heard about government, you heard about nonprofit organizations, and you heard about capitalism, right? And we all play capitalism because that's what Google is. Google is capitalism. It gives people money for you to buy things. Well, it doesn't give you money. You have to have money to go to Google to solve your problems, okay? But now that's 60% of everything in America. What people don't realize, 40%, so that's getting close to half of America, is really what I call the community economy. The community economy gives you money. This is where we decided, hey, we want to have a better America, and I think we have to help people do this, we have to help people do that, and whatever. And the elected officials decide how much money to raise up to give away. And it's 40%. So maybe that's why Trump is trying to cut it down. And that's a good issue. You know, it's worth cutting it down, but it's not worth cutting down when you're really hurting people. But anyway, so 40% is there. Now, where does that 40% go? Well, it's new ones every day. It's from the federal government. It's from the local government. It's from your county, your state government. All these things are popping up every day. Here's a couple new ones. Now here, the IRS just realized that there's 1 million people that didn't pick up their stimulus check. There's 1 million people. That's a lot of people. It's actually $2.4 billion, okay? So they didn't pick up the stimulus check. So I'll put the link in there for where to go. Here, economic impact payments. That's what it was called. And I'll have the list in the description below. Now, there's another place about IRS you could be aware of, is they have something called an offer in compromise. Now, this is if you have trouble paying your taxes, you don't have to pay them all. But you got to contact them and let them know. And then, like a member of ours who's been helping other people do this, she only had to pay 10% of what she owed. She owed like $50,000. She got down to 5 just by going to this office called the Offer in Compromise. I'll show you that list. But these are all irs.gov. Don't go to Google, because Google is just going to run you into accountants and attorneys that they're going to scare the hell out of you, that you have to call them to do it. And you don't have to. If you want to and you have the money, God bless you, go do it. But if you don't have money, no. You want to keep all the money yourself. And that's the important thing. Okay, here's another neat thing. People are not picking up checks. Man, in local governments, here, city, here's a state check that gives $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month for families to pay for childcare. Now, who couldn't use that? Only 20% of the people eligible for are applying for it. So 80% of the people that are eligible for $2,000 a month for childcare aren't picking it up. And this is high. It goes up, I forget exactly, but it's something $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, maybe even more. But you have to apply. You have to know where these things are. Here's another one, a new one. It's actually 81, what is it, 51 people got over $9,000 to start a business. Okay, this is a local program, but they're like these kinds of things everywhere. Okay, there's these kinds of things everywhere, but they're not in Google. That's why people get trapped going to Google, and you can't go to Google. So you have to go and find out. Now, this is in Ohio. But you have to, your state and county or whatever will also have things like this. This is, I know, I got a lot. $25,000 for a down payment for incomes up to $100,000. So that means you're making $100,000 or more, and you get a down payment for $25,000. Now, these down payments that they're giving at the local level go up to $100,000, $200,000, and that's for incomes really over $100,000. So they're $150,000 sometimes even $200,000. These are, you can earn that much money and still get a grant to buy a house. And there's like 1,600 programs that give grants like that, but they're all over the city, county, state. So you have to find out where you are. Okay. Now here's I wanted you to know about this website. I think it's the best thing if you're not a member of Lesko Help. By the way, Lesko Help, what we do is help you apply to all these programs. We go out 12,000 people now that are members of Lesko Help, and we help each other get grants, okay? So when people get it, they share it with the other, and we have 4 or 5 hours of people every day who are live. You could ask questions. Hey, how'd you get a grant? What'd you have to do to get it? That's all live at the same cost. And by the way, we have a $1 offer right now for the next couple of days. It ends in February 25th. You could join us and try us for 5 days for only $1 and get all this personal help you need to find all the programs. You could take all our reports and, and don't continue after 5 days. That's fine. I'm just here to try to educate as many people as possible about the great programs that are here, but people aren't finding them because they go to Google. Well, here's where they start. If you're not a member of Lesko Help, go to findhelp.org. Guess what I stole? Findhelp.org. This is a database of just nonprofit organizations and government offices that help you with local, it's actually all local based. It helps you with finances. It helps you save money. You need a financial advisor. You put in counselor, financial, FINANCIL, counselor, COU. Okay, financial counselor. Okay, what do you got here? Okay, see, this is my zip code. So I'm in zip code 2009. Okay, let's see what they have. There's 446 free financial counselors. 446 in my zip code. Man, you're going to go to Google, you're going to find 2 million, 2 billion, 200 million, or numbers like that, and every one of them except 400 of them will be charging you money, but you don't have time to go through 200 million. So go here instead. But it's like that for everything. Say if you want to pay rent, you can't pay rent. Okay, you put your zip code, then you put in rent. Okay, 77 organizations in my zip code that helps people with rent. Wow, wow. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, maybe you want to fix up your home. Okay, so I put home. Oh, God. I typed too slow. Home repair. Okay, let's see what they have there. 225 pages. You go into Google and you put home repair, you're looking for grants for home repair. You're going to get 200 million, but they're all people want to sell you something. Now, with these 200 or the 77 for rent or anything you need, what you have to do is start calling. The only way to get help in this country nowadays is calling people, because the applications, it's a little complicated out there. And if you haven't done this before, you have to get help. And all the help if you use these sources that we give you, they're all free. They're there to help you. They get paid. That's what it is. You find people that solve problems like yours that get paid to solve them for you. You contact them. Hey, I can't pay my rent. I need to fix up my house. Do you have money, or can you tell me where to go? And you may have to make a dozen phone calls, but that's the way it's done. And if you're not willing to do that, you ain't going to get much, except people want to sell you something. So get out of that habit. Get out of the Google habit and get into the .gov or .org, not .com, .gov for government, and .org for government, for organizations. They're the people that give money. Everybody on Google want to get your money. You don't want to go there unless you have money. If you don't have money, stay away. Start at places like this, findhelp.org, or pay us $1 and you could try for 5 days and find out all the good stuff we do and talk to people in our community, which is 12,000 now, that help each other get grants to solve their financial problems. We're here. It's a self-help group. We all help each other because we love each other. That's what we're trying to do, is love. What else we got to do? That's all I want to do for the rest of my life. That's all. I'll be here for a long time. I hope. Can't wait to help you too. Oh, leskodollar.com. I forgot that part. you want to apply for our dollar offer, it's leskodollar.com. Okay, and that is over on the 25th of February. But until then, you have 5 days to just stuff yourself with government money. And don't worry about what they're doing in Washington nowadays. That's not affecting any of these programs. Maybe it will, but it'll be years until it gets down there. So don't let that scare you. It's there. They're giving out more money than ever before. Maybe a little bump in the road because the people aren't answering as quick, but it's there. They have to give it out. Make quota. So let me help those bureaucrats make quota. Call, call, call.